Good morning and welcome back to Monday Market Update. I hope everybody had a great weekend. Very excited to have you here, and I'm extra excited to have my guest today, Allison Zamora. She is an escrow officer over at First American Title. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So let's just jump into it. So how did you get into title work?
Well, I came from banking, and then just kind of gradually, I was a loan processor, and then whenever I moved to Greenville, that's when I started working at a title company, and then I've been doing it ever since.
And how long has that been?
Since 2015.
Okay, so you've been doing this for quite some time.
Yes.
That's awesome. And how long have you been at First American?
February 1st.
Yeah,
That's when I started.
We absolutely love them.
Yes.
So tell me, I want to know a little bit more about like how things were around the snowstorm. It really hit everybody. I know that we were, waiting on title things to be done because it killed everything. Mm-hmm. But you said that y'all stayed kind of busy.
Yeah, we stayed busy, and we worked from home.
Yeah.
So we didn't actually have our files with us, but we had our emails, and we kept in contact with people. Mm-hmm. And we actually opened, I believe, 11 plus orders that week.
That's a lot.
So, it didn't stop.
Yeah.
So
what was it like whenever you came back from the snowstorm?
It was pretty busy.
Yeah.
Just playing catch up and answering emails and returning phone calls and just following up on things that happened, before we actually left the office. So,
right.
Yeah.
Right. So I want to get a little bit into kind of the nitty gritty. I don't feel like a lot of consumers really understand the purpose of a title policy or what a title policy even is. Can you give us a little bit of information on what a title policy is and what it's used for?
Yeah, so basically when we run title on whatever you're buying, we actually do research in the property to make sure there aren't any liens, judgments, and if people have passed away or if you've gotten a divorce, that kind of thing, we kind of, we cure all those items. So whenever you close, it's free of any defaults and defects. So you have clean title.
Okay. And so a title policy is, would you say it's kind of basically like insurance on anything? If anything were to happen and say somebody says, no, that I have claim on that land.
It's more of an indemnity than like an insurance policy, but yes, they can come back if somebody says your fence is, or that's my property, or my property starts here. It kind of protects you from that. Or if there was a lien that was missed and it wasn't paid off, and you go to sell it and it's still coming back. Mm-hmm. Then you can actually make claim on your policy and try to recoup any expenses that you may have had to pay because of it. So,
okay. So whenever you say I'm opening title with you, what's the process? What's the first thing that happens?
So whenever we get the contracts, we set up the orders, and then First American kind of takes over at that point, and they do their abstractors. Do the title examination, and then when they're done, then they send it to us, and then we kind of review everything. So usually the first email you'll get from us will be the commitment, any exceptions that are on Schedule B, and then any requirements that we may need, whether it be payoff information, marital status, stuff like that. Is there a survey? Are we using an existing one? We have kind of like a just a sheet that we go down, basically, all the questions that we ask, and then at that point, if there's anything that we need to cure, we go ahead and assess it then. That way it's not something that comes up later.
Okay. And so you said exceptions and like Schedule B. So what is Schedule B and what are exceptions?
Okay, so Schedule B are all the things that that it does not, cover on the policy. So we don't if there are any like minerals or anything like easements and stuff that are filed of record, we put those on there because we don't insure those. So Schedule B is a lot of different things that have been filed of record that may or may not pertain to that policy, or that property. So when you get a survey, like they'll put on there like what easements do affect the property, what easements do not affect the property. So and then we can actually take them off at that point. But
Okay.
it's things that we don't insure. So if like on your survey, if there's any encroachments or things like that, then we don't insure those.
Okay. And just for a novice, what can you explain like what an encroachment and easement is for people?
So like an encroachment, if you have, say, a shop and it goes over the boundary line, it's actually encroaching onto the next property.
Okay.
So we don't cover the encroachment. And then your easements, it could be a utility easement, it could be an access easement.
And so that's just going to be like where people have the right to like your utility guy has the right to walk on the property to check the meter.
Exactly.
Okay.
And two, like if they're having to do, say, utility work, and something happens and something falls and it hits your fence, those are things that are not, they can't make claim on their title policy because of that.
Okay. So for things that can be claimed, what is like the most common thing that you see come up on a title policy, maybe that can halt things or hold things up?
And I've actually ever only had to do it once, but it was a mowing lien that they filed it later, and it comes up and you have to collect it, and then so they had to make claim on their policy, so they had to pay for it, but anyway, they ended up recouping their expense.
So you mean like somebody was supposed to be paid to mow and they never got paid?
Yeah.
So the city so they never got paid, and so they put a lien on the property.
Right. But they were late in filing because sometimes if it's like a delayed recording, those things kind of come up, and then they're like, oh, well, we didn't own the property at that time. I'm like, I understand that, but you kind of have to, you still have to do it.
Yeah.
And so it's not common that we've discovered anything like that. So it's just every once in a while something comes up, but we usually always handle everything through closing, so they're not out anything that that wasn't theirs.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
that's awesome. Is there anything else that you think the people need to know about any kind of title policy? Or
it's definitely good to have, because there's so many problems, like if somebody along the line does not get title insurance, and then all of a sudden you do, and then there could be so many different issues. So it's always better to have it and to have that research done, and just peace of mind knowing that what you're getting, nobody can come take away, or that kind of thing.
Right.
So
do you ever, I'm guessing obviously you probably don't even see if people don't get title policies, but do you feel like most people are getting title policies? I've never had a client not get a title.
Yeah, most people do. Yeah, it's very rare that they don't. And usually if they don't, it's somebody that land or whatever has been in their family forever, and they know that there's not any issue, that kind of thing.
That makes sense.
But most people, yes, they get title insurance.
Awesome. Well, thank you for coming and
thank you for having
giving
me.
us some really awesome explanations and all that stuff. So we're actually going to take a break and hear a word from our sponsor, First American.
All right.
At Money Law Firm, we are dedicated and focused on being professional, personal, and proactive.
In the title business, there's a lot of paperwork, but when you walk in the door, you don't see that. You see clean, clear walls, you see very straight lines.
Everyone here is like family.
They have a great team of people. The communication is great. I send as much business as I possibly can down here because they take such great care of us.
Welcome back. We're gonna head right into it and see kind of what's going on in Hunt County right now. So this last week in Hunt County, we had 28 homes that were listed, 17 homes sold, and 10 homes have gone pending in the last 7 days. Currently on the market, we have 134 homes available in Hunt County. The last week we had about $6.4 million sold, and this week we are at 3.7. So we're seeing fewer homes, but at higher price points. That brought the average price in Hunt County to $220,000. Heading right into our active homes on the market, I'm very excited. This home is listed by our own Leanne Doss at Home Text Real Estate. This house is beautiful. I absolutely love it. It's 7239 FM 513 South. This is in Lone Oak. It's listed at $539,900. That's $100,000 with 4 bedroom, 3 bathroom, 2,420 square foot, and this is on 5.7 acres. So this home has so much curb appeal. It's absolutely beautiful. I love how they've done that blue door. It makes it really stand out. And I actually feel like it really kind of, there's a little bit of blue, what it looks like in that stone on the bottom there of the home.
Yeah.
And it really ties it in.
Yeah, the back is gorgeous too.
Yes, I absolutely.
I would live back there.
Oh my gosh, yes. This whole house is so beautiful. They've done, so in here, that concrete floor that they have is so pretty. I mean,
I didn't know that was concrete.
It might be. Don't quote me.
It looks like it though.
I mean, it looks like
marble. I mean, it's nice.
It's gorgeous. I mean, absolutely stunning. Whatever they've done there, it makes it look like a piece of art. I'm loving this open concept and how they really love that blue color. They've incorporated it.
In the kitchen, they put it in there too.
In a few different places, but the beams going across there are absolutely beautiful. It really warms up the room since it's such a big open room. That's a really nice.
And it also kind of gives it some separation, but while it's still open.
Yeah, absolutely. I 100% agree. Another view of this kitchen. So this kitchen's actually, it's really large, really nice open. They've got that nice, area where you can eat at the island, and I love the butcher block countertop and the color that they've gone with on that's absolutely stunning. So in here we're going, that floor is still, I mean, it's truly art. It's so beautiful. This bedroom is really, really nice. I love how they have that beam going across, really warms everything up. Really nice natural light. And I mean, the bedroom is nice, but when we get into this bathroom, oh my gosh. So you can see this is the view. Yes. The double vanity that you have here, I mean, the length of it alone is just, it's outrageous. But you can see right there behind it, you have this crazy shower, which I'm about to show you, and I'm very excited. So this is that shower that we were just looking at. It has the rainfall shower head.
Yes.
I mean, it's got just the regular shower. There's so many different things going on here, and it is huge, but you can see that they have the bathtub built into the shower area, which I think is ingenious.
Yes.
Absolutely fantastic. I mean, that's grandiose, if, I mean, anything.
And the I guess the backsplash tub kind of, it goes with the floor too.
It really does. They've really done a really good job kind of tying everything together.
Yes, is tied in really good.
And this is the laundry area. And this is fantastic. So what it looks like to me, they've built a kennel of some sort in here for their dogs. They've got like the dog washing area over there, which such a fantastic thing to have. I mean, if you've got big dogs,
especially in the country.
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, you bring them in, wash them off. That kennel is so nice. It's so nice to have a kennel that doesn't look like a kennel. You know, that's so popular right now, where people are building things like that. And this laundry room looks absolutely, I mean, it looks huge. Ton of storage still.
Yes.
Yeah, absolutely love that. And then this is what you were talking about.
Yes.
This backyard, this is outrageous. They've got a bar over here. There's an outdoor kitchen. There's an outdoor fireplace. This looks like where you want to be all year long.
Yes.
They really took their time on this. I feel like making it somewhere that people would want to be. And still with that blue, you're seeing all that blue, or it could be a little bit more of a gray, but it ties everything together.
And the beams and stuff too.
Yes, it's absolutely stunning. And
Those
then
fans too.
the fans, yes.
Yeah.
I absolutely, I love it. I mean, you know, pool parties, everything. This looks like somewhere that's going to be so nice to be. It's only been on the market for 2 days, but I walked into the office this morning and I heard people talking about this. I've seen agents from other offices posting this, that they took their clients to go see it. So I don't think it's going to be on the market very long.
Definitely probably not.
No, for sure not.
So
This next one, we're heading into Royce City. This is 6467 County Road 2560. This is listed at $949,900. 3-bedroom, 3-bathroom, 3,169 square foot, and this has 13.3 acres. So this is gorgeous. I mean, the drive up to the front of your house is beautiful. You see, this is the actual front of the house. I love that really nice contrasty kind of cream, white, and black. That's one of my absolute favorite combinations.
it's really elegant. It makes it look.
It does. It brings a really nice modern touch to the home.
Yes.
So this is the I guess you could say, I can't tell if it's completely closed in, so I want to say it's kind of like a sunroom area or an enclosed porch area. Either way, it's really, really nice. I love how you can see there's doors coming that you can come out from different areas of the house, which I love. And there's so many windows, and I love that the doors are the French doors with all the windows, because keeping all of that really nice natural light coming into the home. Here you can see the living area. Absolutely beautiful. They've really tied in the stone from the outside of the house to the inside.
I like the pop of red too.
I do too. I really love, they've got those two really nice big fans in that living area, and then the beams going across the top. It looks, I mean, I feel like you would feel like dwarfed inside of this home because of how tall those ceilings are.
Right. Yeah, and they got the nice beams too.
Yes, and tied in, they've really tied everything in, so you can see that crown molding on the top matches the beams, and so everything fits together, which I think is
the doors, all of it.
Yeah, they took some time on this one, and I love this kitchen area. They've got so many cabinets, so much countertop space. I'm a huge fan of the double oven because I feel like it really gives you room. I mean, you can put the more cabinets and drawers or anything underneath the stove.
Good for the holidays too, if you cook a lot.
Not me. No, you won't see me in front of a stove. Sorry about that. No, but I love this. They've got that gorgeous chandelier or hanging light fixture over the island. I'm a huge fan of that. I think it's absolutely beautiful. Here, I feel like people don't think of doing this, making your ceiling like a centerpiece in your room. And this is beautiful. I mean, I don't even know what you call it, but I'm really kind of obsessed with it.
Between the ceiling and the windows, that's kind of what draws your eye first.
It does. It's absolutely beautiful. So much natural light. This bedroom looks so oversized. You see you've got that nice big chair in there. I was telling somebody last week, I wish they would put on the MLS like what size the bed is in the primary bedroom, because I need to know like the size that I'm looking at right now. I feel like it's a queen, but it would kind of like let you know, kind of measure the room better. But I love what they've done here with that ceiling. It really is such a nice focal point in the room. Here, another really nice large primary bath. I love it. I love when they have the bathtubs with the light over it, with the windows over it. It just feels so open, like you're not. I mean, I love to take baths. I think it's so relaxing, but it can feel so like claustrophobic, you know, whenever you're in a bathroom that has no windows or anything like that. So I really love the windows over the bathtub, that nice standing shower.
Lots of storage too.
Tons of storage. So nice. So nice. And then here you're going to see the part of your 13 acres. It's really, really pretty. There's, it looks to be like there's a couple of different ponds on the property. But this is only, let's see, this has been on the market for 3 days. And funny enough is things at that price point, you don't really see them sell too quickly in Hunt County, things like that, just because there's not a ton of buyers that can buy at that price point. But we have seen these go, I mean, 2 or 3 times faster than normal. So I don't expect to see this on the market very long either.
No, people, they're still buying.
Yes.
Left and right.
They are still buying, especially, I mean.
Which is good.
We're fighting. We're fighting to buy. Yeah. I mean, it's
multiple
good
offers
to be a
usually,
listing agent right now.
Exactly. So.
Yeah, it's fun. I mean, I guess y'all see a lot of that stuff come through. Like,
I mean, I have had more, I think, backup contracts than I've had in a long time.
Really?
So, I mean, we've got people that want it that bad that they're, you know, it's not just they're just waiting, but they're actually putting an offer in on it, if, you know, and that's not common.
I don't feel like I think I've spent more time in the last month or 2 asking agents, are you taking backup contracts? Are you taking backup offers? Are you taking backup offers? Than I've ever, I mean, I've only been doing this for a little over a year, but still, like, it's been absolutely crazy. You go see 5 houses and 3 of them are under contract by the time that you're done. And you're just...
And you don't have time to you don't have time to sit and wait and think. You have to...
No.
If you want it, you got to make a move.
Yeah, it's crazy right now, you guys. If you're looking to sell, put your house on the market. We need your listings. We've got the buyers. So heading into the sold. So this is 1310 Aldridge Street. This house is so cute. I really, really like this. And you can't really see it a lot, kind of back behind there, but it's really big. It's 4,666 square foot.
Wow.
I know. This house is huge. And it was on the market for a little while, but they got it sold fairly close to asking price. So we're very, very excited for them. And that one was in Commerce. So I remember seeing this a while back when it first came on the market. I think we actually featured it on the show. So
I love all the greenery, the trees.
I do too. I love a good mature tree. Absolutely. You know, that storm that came through, what was that, a couple years ago? Man, it really ruined my beautiful tree in my front yard. I know. Every time I go home, I'm like, I'm a little sad. It kind of hurts my feelings. This next one, this is 2705 Washington Street. This is in Commerce. And the buyer's agent on this was actually our own Sarah White at Home Texas Real Estate. This was only on the market for 3 days. So we were just talking about how hard it is to get in and get your offers accepted. There's so many offers going on homes. So it's really nice to see when one of our agents gets in there and gets it done for their clients.
And pre-approval is big.
Yes. If you are looking for houses and you don't have a pre-approval, stop, halt, put on the brakes. We need that.
Yes.
Because you want to send that in with those offers. But also, it's so important to have a good agent on your side, somebody that is really knowledgeable about the market and knows what they're doing. That way, whenever you're putting in an offer, they're putting in the best offer for you so that you're getting yours accepted over everybody else. And then lastly, this, I love this house. This is 1520 Park Street. This is in Greenville. It's 2,800 square foot home. Absolutely gorgeous. This was on the market for 3 or 4 months, but I love it. It's absolutely gorgeous. This sold really close to listing price. And I'm very excited. Park Street is such a nice place to be. You know, I love seeing the carriage rides at Christmas and
just the
parades.
Old architecture.
Gorgeous architecture on that street. So very excited for our buying and selling agents on this home. Congratulations. And Allison, thank you so much for coming and talking with me. I love it when people get here and they're a little bit nervous, and then we get through it and they're like, oh, that wasn't that bad.
Yeah,
it wasn't that bad. So, well, congratulations on your new job
Thank
at
you.
First American.
I'm
and
excited.
I will be sending you a couple contracts here soon, I hope.
Please do. Yes.
Yes, absolutely. And everybody, if you are wanting to list, please give us a call. We need your listings. But other than that, I guess we'll see you next week.
Family is very important to us, and that's why we wanted to bring family to our business.
We tell folks that at Home Texas Real Estate, we work as a team, and we're all working together to try to sell your house, or we're all working together to help you find the right one that you want to buy.
With At Home Texas Real Estate, it's our family helping your family.